Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I've been on a couple cars today in the Altoona auction, and I watched it while I was in Altoona. I actually bid on 4 cars in total. First off, I bid on a Honda Civic hybrid. It's 2007. Had higher miles. They normally go pretty cheap, so I bid on it, and it was fairly cheap when it came up. And somebody from Honduras bid that shit way up. I let it go. Once I got over my bid, I let it go. Next one up was a what was it? Oh, a Hyundai Sonata. It was like a 2006, and it had like 100,000 miles on it, and it just had a couple dents in the doors, and it really wasn't that bad. But it got up over $1,200, and I wasn't comfortable bidding anymore after that, so I let it go too. Well, then a Chevy Malibu Max came up, and they don't go for anything, so I thought, you know what, I'll just throw a bid on it. Wasn't that bad of shape. Needed like a fender, a hood, and a headlight, so I bid on that, and I had the highest bid, and it was an approval bid. Well, they came back with over twice what I want it for, so I came up a little bit, but I stayed pretty firm where I'm at, and I haven't heard back from them. But my bid was so low on that, I was like, I'm gonna look and bid again. Well, Jeep Liberty came up. It needs some paint. I'm not sure what all it needs. I gotta look it over, but I ended up getting it too, and it was an approval bid. Well, anyway, they came back with a counter offer that was what was it originally? $175 more than what I bid, so it wasn't that far off. Then I came up a little bit. I came up $25, but I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stick where I'm at there, because I can't go to get it until tomorrow anyway. So sometimes the sellers are just as impatient as the buyers. So anyway, I came up at $25, and they didn't go anywhere, so I just let it sit there like that. A whole day I was at work. At the end of the day, I saw they came down $50, so we're pretty close. We were within $100. Okay, so I waited longer and longer, and I thought I'll just leave it there today. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, maybe if I come up just a little bit, it might entice them to you know, bring another counter offer. So I brought it up $25 more, and they accepted my offer. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. It's $50 over what I want it for, and I'm not going to disclose prices because I'm going to be selling it, and I need to fix it up. So we're going to do a video on me picking it up now. There'll be another video on me redoing it and everything. So got to go load up my trailer. I'm not taking the dolly since we got an all-wheel drive, so we're gonna go out and get the trailer. Oh yeah, I forgot. I just hit 400 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is awesome. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. And my intent for my channel was not to be a big channel at all. I mean, it was not to gain subscribers or views. It was basically just so people that wanted to buy my cars had a place to go to, and they could see everything that was done to them, since most of them are our titles. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I mean, I'm gonna keep putting this stuff out, so thank you. I just want to say there is no place more beautiful than central Pennsylvania in fall. This place, the leaves change color. It is awesome.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
never really had a use for the Bluetooth setting on this camera until now. It was screwing me up because there's a delay from the footage on my phone from what's actually happening, and that's why I hit it the first time, because like I didn't think I was that close, because you just got to inch it just a little bit at a time since there's a delay. I gotta insert free advertising here, because look at this. This is how we transport goods here. My wife is a sponsored athlete. Well, what? She can't even keep her spoon out of it. But Epic Spreads peanut butter, and she sells it.
This is my exclusive flavor.
Oh.
It has my signature.
Oh.
Where? Right there.
Oh. What? And he likes peanut butter. Yeah, she sells it $8 a jar. She'll be accepting credit cards eventually. Right now it's just cash, but yeah, that's a little advertising for you. Bam! Tell you what, I'm used to towing like beat up trailers and used trailers that have been beat to shit. You tow a brand new trailer, man, it's smooth. This trailer tows like really nice. I love it. I love it. But just a minute ago, my service 4-wheel drive light came on it. Well, it said service 4-wheel drive on the dash, and now I don't have 4-wheel drive in my truck. So I wonder what's going on there. Typical Chevy problems. Oh, another thing, if you do gamble on bidding on cars and not looking at them, like I have been, and I really wish I didn't, but whenever you win them, don't be afraid to go ahead and order parts for it before you even go pick it up. Like, I could tell that the grill was, yeah, not that you could tell. The grill's busted out, but you can see it in the pictures. But I went ahead and got online, researched grills, and the Jeep's white, but most of the front end parts were flat black because they're unpainted. I'm going to eliminate some of the painting that needs to be done. I looked it up and I found a white painted grill, and I was going to go with that, but they wanted like 130, 140 bucks for them. Some of them were like 180 shipped. And I looked up chrome grill, and the chrome one was what did I pay? 60 bucks? 60 bucks for a chrome one, so that you eliminate having to paint that part, plus you're getting it for half the price as a painted one, which honestly, if I wanted it painted, I would just buy the flat black one again and have my cousin paint it. But right now, when I get this Jeep, I'm going to take it home. I'm not going to take it to him to have the paint work done. I want to go over it and make sure it's mechanically sound and make sure everything's good on it. Plus, my cousin, his wife is going through cancer, and it's not good. And I've been trying to give him work, so so he had some extra money. But I mean, it's to the point now where he's got to care for her a lot, and he doesn't really have time to work on stuff. And I'd rather, I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll try to paint it myself. So this is pretty much routine now. Every time I get to a Copart, I have to pee. I don't know why. We check this thing out. I saw it on there. It's not up for bid yet. I heard the whole crowd died. Got every one of them. Alright, so now I'm on the hunt to find it. It shows on the paper it's in row N20. So you see M and N. And 20 is the second row there. I know the wind's probably making a lot of noise. I'll talk louder. It should be right over here somewhere. Not seeing it unless they moved it. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's actually pretty close to 30. Let's see how bad this is. This was a gamble. I hope it runs a bit. There it is. There it is. Oh, we didn't even damage anything in here, did we? Oh. Little dent on the hood. I can actually, my dent tool on that. That needs some body work. And this is just going to need pulled out a little body work. And got a cracked lens, so I need that. Besides that, not too shabby. I think the headlight's off a little bit, so this bracketry here, oh, okay, the bracketry is broken. We might have to get that backing too. Still, good tires. I like the tires actually. And another thing I really liked on this one, I am going to redo the wheels. The paint's coming off them. I'll probably plastic dip them. The interior was actually nice looking, and it is. Ew, that was a smoker. Ah, it sucks. That sucks. Well, let's see if this smoker took care of his Jeep. Doesn't sound too bad. Actually sounds pretty good. Hopefully. Yeah, 129,000. I don't know who installed this deck. But they don't know how to install decks. That is a paw fountain? It's not even wired in, is it? No, that's probably a broken radio that they just shoved in there, because I got nothing. Yeah, I wonder if I wired that in, if it'd work. It's a DVD player. It's a nice deck. I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, well, let's take it out to the truck. It's got power seats. Power seats. Brake works. Oh, best part. Full tank. Full tank. Oh, this ain't bad at all. A little bumpy here. They used like really big rocks in this yard. I don't know why. It sucks for driving in. Oh, there is a check engine light, which I'll check that out later. I don't have my code reader on me right now. We'll check it out later. I guess I better put my seatbelt on so this thing will shut up. Shut up. Good. Where's the seatbelt? Sorry, I'm throwing the camera around trying to put my seatbelt on. No, this thing ain't too bad. It's not. It needs cleaned up a little bit, but really Honestly, not too. Oh, look at that. That's a nice truck over there. Oh my god. Oh my god. And everything seems to work good. Engine sounds good. We'll let it run here while I get her loaded up. Make sure she don't want to overheat, because I've heard horror stories of head gaskets on these things. I do hear an exhaust leak. The exhaust is loud, so we're gonna have to check it over. And load some ramps and shit up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got a patch panel on here too. Oh my. It's a little rusty under, but it's still not bad. Definitely got an exhaust leak. Bad exhaust leak. Oh my. Oh my. And an oil leak, it sounds like. Or looks like. Oh. Yeah, we got an oil leak. Oh, the hood latch busted or something. Where is it at? Oh, no it didn't. Oh my. We got an oil leak somewhere. We'll have to look that over. The motor sounds healthy, it's just wherever this exhaust leak or oil leak is, it's leaking down on the exhaust right there. And looks to have no coolant. Maybe. Yep, we're empty. Oh, might have got burned. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that just reassures my my theory of looking the cars over before I bid on them. I was hoping by what the pictures look like that this would be a $2,500 to $3,000 Jeep when it was done. Due to the patch panels on it, it's got sheet metal patch panels and some like, there's no rust, it's all covered up with patch panels anyway, and the front fender they didn't bolt on, it's just on there. It looks like they just patched it up and make it look better. So yeah, you can get burn on them, but I don't think I'm going to lose on it. I think if I fix, okay, got an exhaust leak, an antifreeze leak, I can fix those. Check engine light, I'll check that. It's probably just a sensor, something like that. The radio is a very nice looking radio, but it's not working and it's not even installed in there right, so I'm going to take it out and just see. It probably just needs wired, like maybe somebody just threw it in there, I don't know, we'll see. I'll check that out. What else? But anyway, I was originally gonna get it all painted up and look nice and stuff, but just due to the patch panels, and it's honestly not that bad underneath, rusty wise. It was just like the rockers, they have patch panels on the bottom of the doors, and just a couple other things. I'm gonna try to get the simple fixes done and get it roadworthy so it's not gonna break down on somebody, and then I'm gonna attempt to sell it I don't know, I'm gonna start at 2,000. I'm gonna start there, and then I'll just take what I can get out of it. So yep, that's just the luck of the draw. Well, I'm already questioning my idea of just selling it cheap now. I don't really like to half-ass things. So I got online and started looking around at, you know, you pull it yards and stuff like that. Johnny's You Pull It, and I've been there before. I think you've seen videos. I had it in one of my other videos. They have a white Jeep Liberty at Johnny's You Pull It. Now, given it has all the panels I want, the doors have patch panels on them, and one of them has a rust spot in it and stuff. If I can get the doors there, and honestly the hood even looked like it didn't need any body work, as cheap as they are, I'll just pick up all the doors that I need and the hood, and the rocker panels are cheap for it. They're like 60 some bucks. So I don't know. I mean, now I'm thinking more along the lines that this is going to be a longer build. So it might be a 2 to 3 part video. So, but we'll see. I'm gonna go over it when I get home. I gotta take my trailer back out to where I keep it at. And I'm gonna go over it when I get home and make a parts list of everything that I can tell it needs just from looking at it. And then I'll price them on Johnny's You Pull It yard. And they have several Liberties there. So all the parts that aren't painted parts, I can get off of any of them. If they have them available. I know I need an exhaust piece, either that or just a clamp. I don't know. It's something's not attached underneath. I got a coolant leak. I don't know if it's the coolant bottle. It's actually coming from the area where the coolant bottle's at. It's leaking down onto the exhaust, and the coolant bottle's right above that. So I'm guessing it's cracked or a line's broken. I ought to be able to get all that stuff there, and really cheap too. So I'm going to make a big list when I get home, and then we'll see where we can go from there. I'd really like to fix this up nice, but we'll tell, you know, time will tell, depending on what all it needs. So, guess we'll see. Alright, so as you can see already, I'm like, holy crap. But you know what? It's fixable. Everything's fixable, okay? These sheet metal rockers, I'm pricing them. You can get that rocker that goes underneath there for both of them together, 68 or 69 bucks. But they also make an outer rocker guard to cover that. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't just do that. They look like diamond plate and they're plastic. Also, these doors, which there's some body work I can see on this one, but this one is rusted out down here in the corner. Look at that. You want some Jeep? This is a normal Jeep thing. Anyway, hopefully, we can get both of these doors at Johnny's. This door and the other one has a patch panel on it. Right there. I don't know how bad that is underneath there. Actually, that the panel doesn't look half bad. That's somebody's homemade patch panel, just like these are, which that feels pretty rotten underneath there. But if I can get these rocker guards to go over that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. If I'm going to replace the rocker or whatnot. This one is got some surface rust under the paint here, but if I have the rockers redone, see this, if I have the rockers redone, or well, honestly, I'm gonna have the front painted, I'll probably have them paint this bottom part of the door, but I'm pricing everything, and I'm pretty sure I can still do this. I'm pretty sure this, somebody just threw on here. It is not bolted, but all it needs is some pins. Oh, I see. They have a zip tie. There's a zip tie right here holding it, and a zip tie down there holding it. Yeah, we're gonna bolt those on. Those are gonna be bolted solid. I ain't doing the zip tie crap on this one. But the headlight bezel back in there. So there's a support that goes behind the headlights, which I'm gonna look at when I go to Johnny's. I'm gonna look at a hood, maybe. I'm only gonna buy the hood if they have one that's in better shape. Somebody patched this and it came out, because look, there's sand marks around here and sand marks right here. Looks like they just put the putty over top of that. But if I took it out to Jerry's, he could fix this hood. I'd rather there be less work. A hood at Johnny's is 48 bucks. So if I can get a white hood with no damage, we're gonna do that. The grill I already ordered, I got a chrome grill, so it's not gonna need painted, but that back support, well, this is a separate piece where the slats are, then the outer grill, and then the inner grill goes across on the inside, and that's what holds the headlights in. So the headlight's not broken, but the bracket is. There's deer hair right here, and a little bit left. Yeah, some deer hair there. So that they patched this themselves, then it looked like maybe they hit a deer, patched it themselves, then hit another deer. Didn't damage anything. The bumper support looks fine. Need to get something in here solid that this bumper can mount to. So this back support that holds this bumper, we need to get a good one in there. As for the interior, it is nice. Let me flip my sheets over here. The interior is nice. Guy was a smoker. There's a smell, a little bit of a smoker smell, but all in all, the interior is decent. I don't know why there's zip ties on that. There's a stink bug, but only thing I gotta look to in here is this stereo, and it looks to be a nice stereo, but it has no power. But it is, let me see if I can grab a hold of this. It's a flip screen, and I can't get it to work. So I don't know if it's a dead stereo they just threw in, which what it looks like, because it don't look like it even fits. I don't know. Might just be a fuse, or it might be wiring. I don't know. So we'll look into that today. And this is gonna conclude my video for today. Then I'm looking at this possibly being a 3-part video. This being part 1, and part 2 we're gonna go over the mechanics, and already looked into the exhaust leak, and it's just as simple as it's missing the bolts coming off the manifold, and the bolts that attach the manifold exhaust to the back exhaust, there's no bolts in it. So that's why that's leaking. I pieced it together and it's quieter, so if I put bolts in it, it'll probably quiet it right up. And pretty sure it has a power steering leak, because the power steering was starting to make noise, and I could tell it was burning oil. I think it was leaking onto the exhaust. And it has a coolant leak. So that's going to be all the mechanical parts I got to look over, and I'm going to start tearing all this apart too. So yeah, if you're looking forward to seeing this thing finished, like, subscribe, and look out maybe next, it might be Sunday, I don't know, because I'm going to work on it this weekend. I work full-time jobs, so it just depends on when I can get my videos edited and uploaded. But appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.